Man.
Zero.
I like the voice because it reminds me.
But I don't know what Zero.
It sounds like the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. Godzilla. Resident Evil Zero. So much like Resident Evil that came out this year, you have the wide original alternate controls or other tank controls or the others with the
yeah. If you picked up the remake re-release earlier this year, it'll be very familiar in terms of the treatment. I would argue that it's even gorgeouser.
Yeah, there's it's still pretty early in the marketing and discussion campaign for the game, but we can. Well, later we'll get into some of the technical stuff like we did with Remake, where we showed producer Hirobayashi-san. We talked about, like, here's what they did, and here's some elements that used to be FMVs in the background that then became, actual polygonal elements in the environment. So when we get closer to release, we'll definitely dive into some of the, the technical aspects of how this was improved, and there's a lot of cool stuff to talk about with Zero. It looks great. There's the pan and scan that you might remember from. I'm trying to get a glamour shot here.
I don't believe we have words to say yet about pre-order.
Yeah, it's still pretty early in the. It's just been announced, so it's.
This is slated for early. Do I have the right? Early 2016.
Yes.
So we have a ways to go. Whenever pre-order info is available, we'll definitely scream it from the hilltops.
Just zooming some stuff in there. But a lot of what you know and love about Zero is represented here. It's the game you enjoyed before.
Are we timed here?
This is a timed demo because this is a show floor demo. I'll be quiet here for a second. I'll let the game audio play.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has against our family. But as of 2 years ago, when several countries left, the local government stepped in and took over.
Oh my goodness, it's zombies. So
rock in a hard place. Both of which are made of zombies.
Why are these rocks made out of zombies? Yeah. It's a gorgeous game. I think we can get into some of the details later, but just the audio. Y'all watching know what's up. Like, it's a beautiful atmospheric game to begin with, and now it just looks even crisper, clearer. Nice. It's nice. Let's pick up some bullets here. And if you didn't know already, this is kind of the beginning of the events that lead into everything we know about Resident Evil. This is slightly just before RE1. This is Rebecca on her way kind of with STARS, and they're escorting a prisoner on the Ecliptic Express. But as you'll find out quickly, things are going crazy. You're going to meet some leech monsters. Here's some text getting into the T-Virus and the bizarre murders and the Arkley Mountains and all that good stuff. And if you were wondering how the RE timeline kind of really gets not kicked off chronologically because it goes way back into the you can go way back. But game-wise, RE0 is kind of like this is where it starts. And you can see the beginnings of the
whole shebang.
The whole shebang. So if you missed it, and a lot of people I feel like did because like it was initially one platform, and it kind of I don't know. I feel like over time, like the remake still maintained this great level of like a mind share, and then Zero was like the people who played it were like, yeah, Zero is great, but it's a little bit of a it deserves a second moment in the spotlight. And
totally.
This is that chance.
Well, and especially seeing how well the remake did, getting another moment in the spotlight. Well, this is such a companion to that. Might as well throw it on.
Yep. Did you render the cutscenes in 1080p unlike the RE1 remaster? So, again, these are those technical aspects that I'm not speaking to only because I don't know 100% yet what the goings on. Like we've talked about it behind the scenes a little, but I don't want to tell you guys something incorrect.
You definitely don't want that.
Yeah. But I do know that this game received a lot of attention and a lot of work is going into it. So it'll still be the game you know and love, but it'll be pretty. I'll say that much. I'll mute us.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around. So, I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
Oh man, I gotta get ready.
Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
Oh, zombies.
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
All right, so
And
dog jumping
cue
through.
the dogs.
Cue the dogs, cue the windows.
The
It's probably gonna get me,
windows.
right? Ugh.
It's like first you want in, then you want back out.
Make up your mind. Oh god. Ugh.
Man. What a quick draw.
All right, I'm safe. Got that quick reload there. It's nice. He's dead. He was just 1 day till retirement. Thanks for the bullets,
You
buddy.
might say he retired a day early.
Oh. So, yeah, you're trapped on the Ecliptic Express. It's not moving yet, but you met Billy Cohen there. So an accident derails the train.
Yes.
Not derails it, it's still on the track.
The black sheep of the Cohen brothers.
Run! Run, Rebecca! Oh. Get off. But once we meet up with... I almost called him Brad. Billy.
Meat bread.
You get some of my health here. You'll see the differences in gameplay between Billy and Rebecca. Like, I mean, a lot of people playing already know, but like Rebecca can mix herbs. Billy can't, but Billy has like more offense and can deal with enemies a little better. I think he has like a lighter to start, and you end up getting the swap mechanic where you can zap between the characters and solve puzzles that way and explore the train.
I still think that's a really novel mechanic. It's kind of, I mean, it's almost like a predecessor to the
Over.
Revelations 2
Oh yeah,
character switching, but you can be you can be separated.
Enrico!
yeah.
Hello! Can you read me?
And if one of them starts getting attacked, there'll be a little alert.
Right.
We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We've also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over.
Do you want to give the shout out to 666 viewers for RE0? It was very appropriate.
Pretty good.
We're past that now, but
Yes.
Hello?
we were all part of it together.
Oh, good. It went up.
Yeah. Let's see. So here you find out not only is Billy, was already a prisoner, convict. He is a murderer allegedly, and he's loose on the
Allegedly.
train. So it's this feeling of like being stuck on this train with a presumed madman killer, with a bunch of monsters on there as well. So it's a nice like trying to get back to the RE1 mansion feeling, but in a new setting, like a very claustrophobic setting.
Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. and I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
You gotta tell me if you're a cop. So, sorry, Billy.
This is the end.
I'm gonna make him deaf. Like, it'll be fine. There. Now he can never hear again. It's fine. Notice the supervisors, and this is getting back into the RE1, you know, classic RE puzzles of like you'd read a note, it's gonna give you some kind of information about the Umbrella Maintenance Department. How I've enjoyed reading your reports. But you read files, it gives you some background information, it can clue you in as to the hints of a puzzle that may otherwise seem like unsolvable, but is in fact like you just gotta like pay attention and look at your environment. I'll go mute again here for another cutscene.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Are you okay? Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
All right, and now we get the character switching mechanic here. So we're playing on a PS4 build, for what it's worth. Use their different abilities to progress through the game. You have a main character and a partner character. You can control your partner with the right stick. Someone was asking in the chat. You can move them both together, but you can also do more of a follow me, stay here kind of thing. And you can switch their behaviors that way. Triangle will switch them. You can exchange items. Rebecca can combine herbs, has weak defense, really can't take much damage at all, and can use a mixing set to combine chemicals, whereas Billy can't combine herbs, but can obviously deal more, is more of a physical character. You're alerted when they're damaged. You should help them. You should solve puzzles together. There you go. And yeah, so right now I'm controlling Rebecca, but I can use the right stick and control Billy as well, so I can do this to the delight of everyone, I'm sure. Look at those shadows. Look at the shadows.
That's pretty cool.
And then triangle.
It's like that Brothers.
Now I'm playing as Billy. Triangle, now I'm back. And I can also...
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
And now I leave him to stay here, and I can go investigate things.
This way.
Okay.
Call him to me, and he'll follow and attack. But
I'll go.
for right now, I'm going to leave him down here. Yeah, we haven't talked about, like, you know, things like costumes and pre-order and all the stuff that we kind of did with the RE1 remake. But we'll be able to talk about some of that stuff later on. We just haven't confirmed anything, and the game is still in development, so we'll have more to talk about. I mean, Comic-Con's not far away. We still have, you know, other shows. TGS comes up in September. So there'll be more to share later, but as for what exactly is going on with it, we'll be able to talk about it a little later. E3 is just a great time to let people see it for the first time. We can do the stream, and we'll have some more to say a little later.
I think this area is some of my favorite video game rain.
It looks really nice. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, it comes across in the stream as well. But it's a great looking game. But yeah, you can switch between the tank controls again with the D-pad, and then you can. Whoops, wrong button. You can tank controls all you like, or you can switch right back to the analog stick. Great for getting out of zombies' ways. Take this train key.
Will we be streaming this game some more in the future? For now, all we've announced is the full E3 schedule. We'll be streaming at each. Are we streaming on Thursday?
Yeah, we're streaming. I believe definitely tomorrow. I can't recall. Well,
it's on the Unity blog.
Let me look at the schedule. Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie? Hang on. Oh,
I certainly expect to stream it again because, you know, like I said, this game is slated for early 2016, so we've got a while.
Yeah,
but we don't have any specific plans right yet.
So I'm going to send the key down. But now that we reconnected the power, Billy can go through a door that was previously inaccessible. And look at these little details. Like, you're on a train now. Now that the train is active, you can see, like, the bottles and these items are, like, you know, flowing back and forth, and there's just this feeling that you're on a moving train. I really like it. Yeah, we'll be streaming it again tomorrow. I don't think we are Thursday, because it's kind of a short demo, so I don't want to, like, just the same thing over and over again. But now I can go in here, and this is another great, like, seeing these details of, like, this thing I'm pointing the gun at. Like, the salt shaker there bouncing around. It's great. So this is early 2016 for us here in the U.S. Yeah. We haven't announced anything beyond that as far as, like, physical or, like, anything like that. So that, like the original remake from this year for RE1, it's a digital release, but we will have more information about, like, everything else you guys have been asking about a little later. But largely, what you saw with the RE1 remake, which was a fine assortment of bonuses. Come on, Billy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Shoulder tackle. Ugh. Ugh. That's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. Run, Billy. But costumes and stuff that were in there to begin with, anything that was in the game before, you're definitely, yeah, we didn't take things out. That guy, I don't buy that at all. I'm calling hacks, cheating zombies. Yeah, the analog controls, I mean, honestly, I think it does make it easier to evade the zombies, but I think that's also part of the intent, is to give folks who didn't play this the first time around. Same thing with the remake from earlier this year. It does make it a little easier, but it's kind of almost by design. The game was never intended to have that kind of control. And once you put it in there, it is easier to avoid the zombies, but I think that's also kind of on purpose. All right. So he can't, like, mix the herbs, so there's, I mean, if this was the full game, you can start worrying about transferring items and grabbing this thing for later. But just a demo that will time out pretty soon, and also only goes so far. I don't really need to take the briefcase because of it's a demo. So this demo, actually, if you play it, it's timed for about 20 minutes, but it'll take you up to the Stinger fight. No news on anything like Code Veronica X on Steam or anything like that. So otherwise, it would have been announced. So we would have already talked about it. Oh. So it timed out.
That's a glimpse